Welcome back. Well, showers and thunderstorms staying in the forecast through the overnight hours into early tomorrow. Things quiet down by, say, mid-morning tomorrow, but lingering clouds, patchy light rain, cooler temperatures on the way. The winter chill gets here Sunday into early next week. So more on that in just a bit. First off, though, let's look at the weather features that are impacting our weather. And there's a weak area of low pressure across southeast Texas and an attendant cold front that'll be pushing on through tonight. Widespread showers and thunderstorms, but a lot of the activity has been north of our parallel as we get into the northern part of the state, back into eastern Texas, and then into Mississippi as well. Locally here in Acadiana, not a whole lot going on, but we've seen persistent rain and storms going over the same areas during the course of the day today, where we've been accruing several inches of rain, just mainly from Vermilion, Lafayette Parish on northeast, where we'll show you the rain totals in just a bit. Elsewhere, just widely scattered activity, and we come in a little bit closer, and we've seen some of these heavy downpours. They don't look like much, but boy, when they come in, they rain with a little prejudice, and it comes down awfully hard all the way up through the Arnaville area that we're seeing right now. So more showers on the way for portions of Lafayette Parish. Other parts of the parish haven't gotten much, and these are some of the heavier showers that we're seeing just north of Breaux Bridge, just to the west of Cecilia, and up toward the Arnaville area, and then as you get farther to the north and east over toward the Chafalaya Basin. Now, farther to the north and west, still plenty of activity, northwestern Louisiana, northeast Texas, and still we're watching activity College Station over by the Houston area as well. Until this area clears us, we're going to have the risk of scattered showers and storms staying in the forecast. As for rainfall, already about 2 to 4 inches of rain in just this one stripe across Lafayette. If you remember yesterday, the models were going for a hot spot to the north or a hot spot to the south or a little of both, but this is where it's been so far. And you can see those rain totals way off the charts as you get into Mississippi, where there was severe weather as well. Confirmed tornado this afternoon. Now, the Storm Prediction Center still keeps us in a slight risk of severe storms, so we'll keep an eye on that. And as we move on through the imagery, we'll see on and off showers and storms. This is at 2 a.m., so it's not going to be raining continuously, but occasional downpours in spots, and then a little bit more concentrated activity as that front presses on the warm, moist air. Maybe still a severe weather threat, but I think it's going to be mainly wind and maybe some marble-sized hail in some of the storms that could continue through first thing in the morning. Thereafter, breezy, cooler, will be in the 60s. And then there's that patchy light rain I mentioned earlier that could stay with us into tomorrow evening. That should move out overnight tomorrow night. We get into Sunday. Skies should finally brighten, and we'll get into the upper 50s to lower 60s for a high. As for additional rainfall, this is the hour-by-hour run, so this is the latest, freshest data. And most of us will see another half inch to an inch of rain, but there's still going to be a couple of hot spots of 1 to 2 inches of rain. We'll watch the trends overnight tonight and keep you updated. Right now, low-end severe weather risk, low-end flood risk, but we could have some localized street flooding with some of the heavier downpours that we'll see on and off throughout the night tonight. Temperatures holding in the lower 70s much of the night, drop into the mid-60s right around daybreak. That's just about when the front comes on through. Wind shift out of the north-northwest. They get breezy. Rain chances, storms first thing in the morning, then lingering clouds, and I think some patchy light rain or drizzle as we head into this time tomorrow evening. As we get into Sunday, we should see a little sunshine, should be brighter, and finally temperatures close to where they should be this time of year. 50s and 60s for highs, lows should be in the 30s and 40s, and then toward the end of the 10-day, it looks to get colder. I'm leaning on the European model here, which is even colder than the numbers that you might see on your app and certainly most anywhere else, and there may be some precip in the area sometime next weekend or early next week when we have that chilly temperatures, but right now I'm not expecting any winter weather locally. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a little bit.